Morning, folks. Brian here, Geomagnetic Earth Watch on Saturday, July 8, 2023 on our planet. I hope you're all well. A little bit of a brief talk before I go outside and do my vegetable gardening work. So, quite a few new members. Thank you very much for coming on board and joining our little family. Just a little repeat. So I myself, like every single other YouTuber out there, we are simply independent researchers in the fields in which we study. For some of us, it's our passion, it's our dedication. We feel it's important. But for others, however, they only serve as a distraction to mislead you. And others, for personal monetary gain, through lies and proven fraud. And anyway, as for me, I recognize it's vital information. And as it aligns with Scripture and seeing a fast approaching closing timeline with the birth pains. Now, I don't know of any single YouTuber out there who has given you the information that I am giving on a daily basis to show the earth changes, how things are wrapping up. There was only one other gentleman, James of the Earth Changes channel, Deep Truth, Deep Impact. However, he has had to leave the YouTube platform. Now, as you can see, I don't have fancy graphics. I don't have technical people. I don't have moderators, nor do I need them. I don't get into any exaggerated bullshit, lies, attention-getting headlines. I simply tell you my observations and my assumptions. There's no bullshit, there's no lies, there's no fraud, there's no cons, and begging for money and insulting you if you don't give me money. And to stay on the subject for a minute, that idiot across the pond, look at his video today. He would like you to donate 1,000 British pounds, which is $1,700 Canadian, or almost $1,300 US dollars. And he'll put your name on his website, but only for 1 year. You'll become an honorary member. You give him 1,000 British pounds, and he'll put your name on his worthless website. He would also like your donations so he can go against the world governments and the European Union to try and disprove the CO2 nonsense. He wants your donations. Give him your money so he can go against the world leaders and the European Union. I digress for now. However, I also don't do this to viewers on the internet, as someone else has done on several occasions. I don't call some people pussies and snowflakes. I certainly do not make reference to a woman on bitch slapping her. I do not demean and degrade people. I do not state I will name a person's name and publicly humiliate them on the internet. That's not what a Christian or a self-proclaimed Christian does. Satan, maybe. I don't do those things. That reveals the true nature inside of an individual. When you outright call people pussies and make reference to a bitch slap of a woman. I digress for now. So again, as far as I know, there's absolutely no one who's providing the information I'm providing on the daily basis of the earthquake swarms, the deep earthquakes, the heat arising. Now, as for these people doing these lengthy videos and Facebook posts, and pages of writing, right? Trying to disprove man-made global warming, CO2. Oh, it's not because 0.04%. I'm sorry to say it, I'm going to hurt your feelings. I'll probably lose some more subscribers on my YouTube channel. Oh, well, bye-bye, see you later. You fools. You have no clue. You're wasting a lot of mental energy, a lot of time, trying to prove something which people who are spiritually awake and awake otherwise know that it's all been a cover story. It's been a cover story for the past 40 years. It's a cover story for the earth changes expected to happen in relation to a very large celestial body, a binary system coming in, which is going to have a gravitational and electromagnetic influence on our planet. But yet, oh no, give me some money, some donations, so I can go up against the world leaders and have a debate about CO2. So, let's go over what the United Nations has been telling us recently. Yes, they are telling the truth. There will be coastal inundation and flooding of all coastal cities. This is true. What they're not telling you is because of the gravitational influence of that large celestial body coming in, Earth's wobble. They can't tell you that. Sea ice melt. Large chunks of ice breaking away from the Antarctica, causing sea level rise. Of course, this is true. They are being honest with you on that point. They are not telling you about the 199 known volcanoes underneath Western Antarctica and the mantle plume under Greenland. No, they're not telling you that. The United Nations have told you that there will be a loss of half of the world's lakes. I believe they are being honest with you. However, they're not giving you some alternative explanations, such as mantle plume, lithospheric melt, depleting our natural resources, water, oil, natural gas. They are telling you what's going to happen. Yet some of you, well, I got to get on my Facebook. I got to write pages and pages and pages why it's not man-made CO2. Silly, foolish people. So, folks, please remember, you know what, it's just me, right? There's no one else helping me. I have a 15-year-old daughter with autistic spectrum disorder. And I quite literally only get 4 hours sleep at night, almost every single night. That's it. I try and get some catch up in the afternoon. But as I see the earth changes continue to wrap up, anyway, that's where I am. So if for some reason I disappear off of Facebook and YouTube, everything I post on YouTube automatically goes to my Rumble channel under the same name, Geomagnetic Earthwatch. I'm not there. I haven't been there in a long time. But something happens to me, go over to Rumble. In fact, go there right now and just subscribe anyway. And then I will transfer over to there. Most of my videos, not all, also goes to Telegram. I just use the Telegram platform because it's easier for me to upload videos from there, then onto my computer, and then to here. So that's my dedication, okay? I see things wrapping up very, very fast. And I apply my observations, my findings, my critical thinking, my maturity, and a little bit of aged wisdom to everything he has outlined on his playlist through his messengers. Matthew 24, Luke 21, Mark, Isaiah, John on the island Patmos. It's all coming together, all very neatly. So again, so the fact that I only get an average 4 hours sleep, this explains why sometimes I'm a little bit groggy, a little bit slow in my speech. Obviously not right now because I'm just so wired up, had more than one cup of coffee. I trip over my tongue, right? I don't get a whole lot of sleep. And obviously my daughter comes first. And so if all you're thinking of is what may happen in the late 2030s, 2040s, you know what? It doesn't friggin' matter whether it's a crustal displacement sliding over the mantle or a whole axial tilt. It doesn't matter. The catastrophic events remain the same. But what no one else is reporting on is trying to bring everything together and showing you the daily earth changes signs, the beginnings of the earth pains. So we can try and prepare for those events. Yes, of course, those of us who are spiritually awake, but also we don't want to see our families go through unnecessary pain and suffering. So we must prepare there as well. So it's, you know what, it's not about scaremongering flood maps showing you absolutely no alternatives whatsoever. You have to think about what's going to be happening before then, such as volcanism. What's happening below our feet? Shit, what's happening below my feet? Province of British Columbia. I'll keep that to a separate video. So when you, just very briefly, if you're thinking about, well, where's a safe location? Well, first and foremost, get off the coast. Second, get at some elevation. Douglas Voigt, John Moore, they say something like around 600 feet. Me, personally, I feel safe at 1,500 feet. That's just me. Next, study your own geographical area. Know all the volcanic regions, because they're all going to be coming awake pretty soon. You want a link? Look up the last sentence of Acts 2, verse 19. Anyway, thank you all for coming. Please do, if you believe in what I'm saying, please do spread the word. Come on over to my YouTube channel, subscribe and hit the bell notification button, spread the word. Once I reach a certain number of subscribers, then I can apply for monetization. Like I said, it's just me, right? I'm on a disability pension. I'm certainly not going to be begging. I'm not going to be conning you. I'm not going to be frauding you. I may at some point do what some other YouTubers do, and that's do a Patreon, but it's all time consuming. Anyway. Until the next heat anomaly or earthquake or whatever, I'm sure you'll hear from me later. Have a good day.